So whoever I'm picking up on today, there is a new energy popping up, okay? Now for most of you, this is just a thought at the moment, right? Now this also could be a vision. This is like something that you're seeing in your mind's eye, okay? This is something that is vividly coming up for you, okay? Or it's an idea that you keep thinking of, right? Now, I do see that you put an end to this idea or this energy before it even begins, right? The reason why you're doing this is because you have a lot of restriction surrounding this energy, okay? Which is also a lot of fear surrounding this energy. And I'm getting that in your mind, you feel like you cannot pursue this energy or you cannot do this, there's something stopping you, right? So this could even be like, say you want to apply for a new job, but what's stopping you is the fear of losing your old job or leaving your old job, right? Or there's an idea that keeps popping up, or maybe you keep having this idea that you want to start your own business, right? But then you start to kind of fight with that idea and you're like, well, what if this happened? I can't do this, I don't have it in me. See, this restriction energy that is coming up also doesn't have to be something physically stopping you. This also could be a mindset, right? Say that you are somebody that, again, we'll keep going with the job thing, okay? You want to change your job, okay? Maybe you want this dream job of yours, but right now you're not there, right? You have limiting beliefs, okay? There is a reason why you think you cannot have this new job or this new energy. It doesn't have to be something physically stopping you. This could just be a thought, okay, or an assumption that you have that is kind of reinforcing fear. So right now, it's almost like you feel like there's this forbidden energy, like you cannot do something that you want to do, right? And it's causing you a lot of stress, a lot of burden, not doing this. You have to understand this idea, this new energy, is literally coming from thought, your intuition. This is something that you're supposed to be doing, right? Also, it's interesting because right now you're in the energy of not choosing it. You're in the energy of allowing fear to win. You're in the energy of allowing this restriction to win. And it's interesting because even if this had nothing to do with money, right now, so I have the 10 of Pentacles, okay, upright, and then I also, it's clarified by the 10 of Pentacles reversed, right? I'm using two different decks. So basically, it's like you are allowing this fear, this low vibrational energy, this restriction energy to stop you from doing this new idea, from pursuing something, right? But this very thing that you're beginning to pursue brings you abundance. Like it literally brings you happiness. It actually brings you everything that you've ever wanted, including financial abundance, right? I'm getting that there is this massive decision here because, again, in your mind right now, not pursuing this, whatever it is, this new energy is the right thing for you to do because you are perceiving fear, because you are really worrying about the outcomes of doing this because you feel restricted, you feel scared, right? So it's like you're not deciding this, like you're not taking this energy, you are actually rejecting this new energy, this new idea, this new opportunity. Like right now you're in the energy of rejecting it because you're scared of what will kind of happen. Because again, in your mind, it's almost like forbidden or not allowed or there's a restriction. I just mean 444. But again, it's almost like you not choosing this is actually hurting you more. Okay? Right now, you're not at peace. Okay? You're not in balance, right? And again, this is a very specific message. Strong Leo energy in this reading. We also have strong Libra in this reading. Right now it's like you're not in the right energy, okay? You are missing out on a lot of comfort. Maybe because you feel like you're in a comfort zone, but again, it's almost like you are allowing fear to stop you from doing something that you feel like you need to do, or you feel like you are guided to do, this new energy, right? Now, I'm also getting this energy around Christmas, okay? So something must have happened around Christmas for whoever I'm picking up on. For some of you, there is a massive risk involved here, and again, it will take a lot of strength. Like, it will take a lot of willpower for you to take this opportunity, for you to start this new energy, okay? Right now, you are definitely stuck in fear, the mindset of fear, the mindset of feeling stuck, right? Feeling like, again, with this restriction energy, it's almost like you're not allowed, okay? Or feeling like dis-ease because you cannot follow your intuition because your fear is in the way, right? So this new idea, even though you have attached a lot of burden, stress and worry to it, actually brings a lot of happiness and joy, right? When you're going down this new path, even if you're to stop it, okay? But you will notice how happy and joyful and free you're feeling, right? This is the energy that you want to listen to. Your emotion, okay? Because your emotions are directly connected to your intuition. Meaning that when you're feeling happy, peaceful, joyful, that's where you're supposed to be. If you're in a place of feeling stressed, worried, restricted, fear, that is also an indication that you're not supposed to be in this place, or you're not supposed to be doing it, right? So it's interesting because whoever I'm picking up on today, like, the only thing that seems to be holding you back is your own mind, in your own fear, in the fear of restriction, the fear of I'm getting like making the wrong decision. It's like you have this fear of making the wrong decision. And I do see that you do have a lot on the line here, okay? This new energy brings a new decision, okay? And you have to choose between one energy and the other energy, okay? Strong Virgo in this reading. So again, it's important for you to follow your happiness at this point. What is making you happy? Okay, now for some of you, you're too much in your head at the moment, okay? You're overthinking things, you're worried that, things may not go the way that you want them to go, or things may not go as planned. There is a lot of control attached to this. Okay, I will be honest here. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are trying to control the situation and you are lacking faith at the moment. Okay? You have replaced your faith with fear right now, and you are listening to your fear. And I mentioned this a few videos ago that fear is very good as well. Okay, if it's used correctly, it is very good it's a good tool for listening to your intuition, for your intuition to communicate with you. Okay, it is literally a good tool for that. But this energy is not. This fear here, this is like you in your head and you're scared of taking. This is like a fear that is coming from an overthinking energy. That is coming from your ego. Okay, so it's like your ego and your soul are having an argument here between the decision that you have to make. And right now, while you're listening to the burden, the dread, the worry, okay, that you're listening to your ego. It is important that you have faith, okay? It's this message in for you. And obviously you have free will. So either you're going to go towards this energy or you're not, okay? But this energy required faith. This energy required you to step into an energy of trusting, believing, having faith of the unseen, of the unknown. Okay, because it's so easy for me to sit here and say what is the best energy for you. But you're not going to see where I'm coming from if you're in the wrong energy. Like if you're in an overthinking energy, if you're scared to lose something, if you're worried things not going to go the way that you planned, okay? Already you're bringing the wrong energy into this new beginning, okay? So it is important for you to be very mindful, identify why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Why are these restriction energies coming up? I just mean 11. You may want to ask yourself, like, why are you feeling like you cannot go towards this new beginning? Like, what is there that is holding you back, that is restricting you, that is making you feel scared or worried, okay? These are things you may want to ask yourself. Because right now I do think that you're in a very hard place, okay? Especially in your mind. Because again, your mind is fighting your intuition. Your mind is keeping you stuck. You even have restrictions in your mind. As I mentioned, it doesn't have to be a physical like restriction, okay? You don't have to actually have like a whole different job that's holding you back from jumping into this new job, okay? Or it's like, what do you think about yourself, okay? Do you think you can do this? If you think you can't do this, then you won't be able to. Actually, in 12:12, your subconscious is always listening to you. And whenever you think, you are absolutely right. So you need to take control of your thought. You need to listen to your intuition, especially if you have some type of habit of overthinking. Because I do see that you have this habit of overthinking, and this habit of overthinking is literally sabotaging you, right? I do see that you may even have like a history of missing opportunity due to fear holding you back, or restriction, okay? You may have somebody in your life that is there's a lot of control here surrounding you, right? So maybe you are somebody that, you know, you like to control things, you like to know the outcome of things, okay? Or you may have somebody around you that is like that. This could even be somebody that raised you, okay? And maybe you took on that belief, right? But in this energy, you are sabotaging yourself, okay? You have missed out on a lot of opportunity because of fear, and it's 4:44 on my actual clock here. I just mean 13:33 and 12 on the timer. So you've missed a lot of opportunities, okay? You've sacrificed your happiness a lot here, and you've given it up to fear. Now, right now, your strength is being tested, okay? And you may feel like you're not strong enough. That's okay, because this is literally just a test, okay? So the way that you handle this, right, your strength being tested, is, as I mentioned, you want to ask yourself, why are these emotions coming up? Why are these feelings coming up? I just seen 14:14, right? You may want to ask yourself, what is stopping you? That's a good one, because as I mentioned, whenever I'm picking up on, there is this massive restriction in the middle, okay, that is literally stopping you and is making you not choose happiness, okay? It's making you stay in a spot that you're not very happy in, right? But your mind has tricked you into believing that is your comfort zone, right? So you may want to ask yourself, what is stopping you? What's restricting you? Is it a physical thing or is it something in your mind? Okay, because you need to identify the whole block here, the restriction. So then you can allow it. So then you can like let it go. Okay? Because this restriction, if you do not address it, you will keep missing opportunities. Okay? You will keep wasting time. You will keep yourself stuck. Overall, I just think 15-15. You will keep forcing yourself to be very uncomfortable in this. Well, forcing yourself to be comfortable in this very uncomfortable place. Right? So, there's a little bit of shadow work coming up here. If this is resonating for you, and again, you're having a hard time listening to your intuition, or you're having a hard time kind of going towards this new energy, these are some things that you may want to apply. Okay, ask yourself shadow work questions, right? Really get to know why you're acting this way. Get down to the root cause as to why you are acting this way. Strong Leo is coming up, by the way, okay? Because I do see that there is this, look, you are resilient, okay? And you do have this energy where you are kind of able to be uncomfortable, okay? Even if you're uncomfortable, it doesn't seem to faze you. Like, you do tend to sacrifice your own happiness and sacrifice your own comfort for other things and other people, right? So this message, the biggest thing here is choose yourself. Choose yourself, right? Stop allowing yourself to be in an uncomfortable place. Stop allowing yourself to be depressed, okay? Just because you think that that's the right thing or what you have to do. Like, you think this is what you have to do. You literally have free will, right? For whoever I'm picking up on, I'm getting this energy where it's like you've been trained, okay? You've been trained to kind of just sit in one spot, be this certain way. I just mean 17. And I'm getting that this is an energy that stemmed from, majority of this would stem from childhood. What I'm getting here is you had some type of caregiver or parent that would reward good behavior, okay, which isn't actually very normal, right? Parents will reward good behavior, okay? But then if you've done something wrong, I do think that, you know, you would get in big trouble, maybe yelled at, okay? This isn't a part of why you're acting the way you're acting today. Especially because I'm getting, whoever I'm picking up on, you've come from a very religious or strict home, okay? When you were a child, like, there is this aspect of you had to kind of follow the rules, okay? You had a very strict environment growing up. So right now, this is actually affecting your decision making, okay? You may actually have a hard time making your own decision, right? You may also have, exactly. Not just your own decision, but you have a hard time making up your own mind, okay? Because your mind has always been made up for you, and you had a limited, it's like you couldn't really say what was on your mind, okay? So again, growing up in this type of very restricted, strict environment, this does happen, and you need to address it, okay? So you need to kind of learn how to make your own decision, learn how to do things that, even if it makes other people unhappy, like, this is something that you will have to address, right? And it is coming up here in your day-to-day life, and you are missing opportunity because of this energy. So it really does need to, like, you need to go in and you need to address this energy, because you've been ignoring your intuition because you're so scared of what everyone else is going to think, and you've been allowing fear to take over. Which, again, you're missing opportunity, okay? You're staying stuck in one place, you're making yourself very uncomfortable, and you're just dealing with it. Strong Sagittarius energy here. thinking your time to be happy. That's the message I'm getting today. Thinking your time to be happy. So even if it's a hard thing for you to go toward this new energy, you don't have to, okay? But I will tell you that this new energy leads you to the life of your dream. So either you're going to take that, or you're going to take the leap of faith, even though it seems to be very uncomfortable for whoever I'm picking up on today. Yeah. So I feel like it's been one of those readings where it's up to you, okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do because, again, you have free will, but I'm here to kind of guide you through it. So if this did resonate for you, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reading.